Hey folks, alrighty, I'm going to do my very first unboxing. Now, a lot of thoughts went through my mind before I decided to do this. One of the things I considered is I am very conscious and want to maintain high standards of what I put out on my videos. And I have been approached by other companies and looked at some of their products. Some I say, I'll never use that. And then there are others which, of course, all lures have some similarities, but some of the things that they were pushing forward are just flat out copies of more successful things. And I didn't want to present anything like that on my channel. So I was approached by this company, and one of the things that I liked about them was they don't use knockoffs. So we don't have to worry about that. And also, all the products that they put out are current products. They're all presently available. There are no discontinued items. So if you use something that you happen to really like, and let's say it gets lost in a snag or bit off by a toothy creature or just from a line breakage, you'll still be able to get it. The part will still be available out there in the market. That's one of the things I liked about them. Also, not only are the lures they pick for you according to the region that you're in, but this regional elite box that I'm going to open here, when you order it, they send you a survey, a question and answer thing. And in some of the questions they ask you are, what are some of the sizes of the fish that you're going after? What depths do you fish most? You know, so like if you're fishing mostly 3 to 5 feet, they won't send you any deep diving crankbaits. They'll just get stuck out in the mud, stuck out there, digging right into the bottom. Or if you're out in the upper Midwest ice fishing, you know, they won't send you any buzz baits or anything like that. Something totally useless. So they also ask you those questions that I mentioned. They also ask you, what are some of your favorite brands? So they definitely custom tailor to what your specific fishing is like. And that's one of the things I liked about them. And then I considered the value of a subscription box. Let's say, for instance, if you got some of the more expensive jerk baits and spinner baits, let's say within fishing a month or so, you lost a couple of jerk baits and a couple of those spinner baits, and that can easily run over $50, $60, $70. And this kit, the value of this kit definitely far exceeds that. So we're going to open it up and let's see what they put in here for me. I filled out the survey, put in my specifics, and let's see what they got for this time of year for me. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's start with this. Look at here. We have this Vicious Fishing. Is that just like a shallow diving crankbait? The depth it runs from 2 to 4 feet. And I like that pattern on there. Let's see, I'll use both cameras. Hopefully you'll be able to see the colors of it pretty good. It's gonna come in real handy in the spring, you know, once the bass gets on their beds. You know, they don't like sunfish intruding on them. That's gonna be nice. And look at here, we have a Banger 110 jerkbait. Let's see if they give the information on what this dives down to. I may not be able to see because I have to put my shades on. Let's see. I can't quite see it right now, but because they sent it to me, I'm sure it operates within the range that I specified for them. And looking at the small lip on it, it's not a deep diver, so I won't worry about getting it stuck up in the muck or anything. That's a pretty rascal too. Let's see what. Now we have a deeper diving deeper diving jerkbait here. A Bama baits. Now there are occasions when this will come in handy. Let's see, length, weight. Let's see, it doesn't give specifics on what it dives down to, but I'm guessing by the size of the lip, it's probably from 6 to 8 feet, maybe deeper. That is a nice one too. A little feathering on the tail there. See that? That is nice. And you know, the crankbaits are really going to be nice this early spring. And look at this nice Lunker Hump Reactor lipless. Got that red color there. And you know how red is really popular in the early spring. Yep, we're going to do some damage with that rascal. That's the Lunker Hunt Reactor Impact. Okay. Now we have another crankbait here. This one is the B8 Lab, if I'm reading that correctly, with tournament winning action. How about that? So can y'all get a look at that? Hopefully y'all can see that. Okay, I'll know once I go to edit it. Hopefully between these two cameras you'll be able to get a good view of it. And let's see if the specifics on this tell how deep it goes. But by the size of the lip, it's right within the range that I specified. Okay. Now I like using crankbaits before the weeds and the lily pads and the grass grows in full. Oh, and here's a price listing of what's inside. Now you can see how much you save right here. Okay, what's inside and the price listing. And what have we got here? A little gift card. Oh, that's always handy. You've got a nice little gift card. You can share that with someone or redeem it yourself. Cool. Ooh, look at what we got here. These X Zone. That's one of the hot items this season. Oh, I can see that on the end of a drop shot. Oh, that's what it says right there too. Hot drop shot bait. During those times when the bite is real finicky, drop some of these on a drop shot. Sometimes a drop shot to get a bite when nothing else will. Oh, all right. We got a mustache shatter shad bladed jig. It seems like every bladed jig is called a chatterbait. And that's going to be a real good item in the spring too. Pretty much any time actually. The rascals will eat that up. We got a nice selection here. And we got one of my favorites here, a Liquid Mayhem swim bait. This is the Mayhem Thrust Swim Minnow. 5-inch swim baits. And you know, I love swim baits. One of my main baits. What's it? We got something to put on top of there. It has soft, durable, lifelike action, supple, durable. Oh, that's Spanish there. What's this? Oh, it comes with its own attractant. A lot of times I imagine in conditions where scent might be an issue. So it comes with its own attractant. Put that on there. Pretty cool. Yeah, creature baits. More X Zone products. This is the Muscleback Finesse. Looks like crayfish imitation. Let's open one of these. Oh, this would be great. Like on the back of a jig, even a swim bait. Or even by itself with the small weight at the front, Texas rigged. It looks like you just separate the pinchers and put it on what you might want to. I like that color too. Very popular color. It's two-sided. Hopefully y'all can see that. Hopefully one of these cameras will be able to pick that up for you. Let's open one of these swim baits too. Let's take a look at that. I'm tempted to see what this attractant smells like too. Okay. Oh, that looks like you get a lot of action out of that tail. That's going to be really good. And you know, from watching my videos, I'm very dependent on swim baits. Let's see if this has any. It does have an outdoorsy smell. Almost like a crayfish. That's the kind of aroma I smell when I'm close to the water, saltwater fishing, or even at a fish market. Ooh, don't lose that. Maybe even has a scent of a crab too. Maybe before you put the spice on it. Before you put the Old Bay on it. You know, Old Bay seasoning around these parts is pretty much religion. And we got something else for a drop shot or a net rig. The Backlash Baits. Backlash Baits coming out of Greenville, South Carolina. Let's open this up, take a look. Oh, right. I like the glitter in that. That's a good color too. That's a nice color. Sort of like a green pumpkin with red and blue flake. All right. That green pumpkin is a killer in just about any soft plastic. Let's take a look at one of these exo baits. One of these X-Zone hot shot minnows. I like the clamshell. Oh, that's gonna be real active on the drop shot. Oh yeah, something to suck that right up. Yep, during those times when the bite is tough, and you definitely have to go finesse. I am liking this selection. And as the season goes on, I will definitely be using these baits. Hi, somebody's passing by, waved at me. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. 10 items and a gift card. And folks, guess what? If you use RWA 10, get yourself a 10% discount. And remember, these things are specifically hand-picked for you based on your fishing conditions, based on what you specify in the survey. All right, let's swing our crankbait out there, see if there's enough depth for me to use it before it gets all in the grass. Hey, got something, folks. We got one. off the crankbait. All right. Crankbait. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. We know where they live. Oh, okay. All right, folks. This is one of the crankbaits from the Bass Finder box. That's a nice one too. Rascal's working on the belly. All right, let's get get these triples out of them. All right. That's a chunky little rascal. Let's take a picture of him. All right, buddy, thanks for showing up. And that's off crankbait that came out of the Bass Finder box. Got another one. Hey, got another one, folks. That's a smaller one, but they liking that crankbait. This one got both hooks. All right, buddy, thanks for showing up. Get the camera angle right. Thanks for showing up, buddy. Got another one. All right, that's 3, folks, if I can land them. All right, another little rascal. Folks, you might want to consider getting yourself a Bass Finder box. All right, little fella, thanks for showing up. We gonna let you go now.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Did the little girl just run through here?
Yes, she did.
Did she say hello?
Yes, she did.